inside this dreadful and addictive place. No longer can he even stand the sight of his own face. Fear, anxiety, pleasure, feelings of instant satisfaction as the beer slides down his throat, comforting his whole body. A sudden transaction. I'm normal again, he says with a relief. This is what he needs to feel alive. That's his belief. Alcohol is his getaway, his companion and best friend. It's what takes away the pain, the stress, so he doesn't need to pretend. Night after night, beer after beer, fight after fight, and tear after tear. Great, now his family is fully aware, terrified and scared as he sits there in his own little world, clueless and unprepared. His actions are unexpected, unsuggested. He tries to escape, but you know he's suspected. Poisonous liquor injected, now he's infected. You know if he even attempts to quit, his body will reject it. He tries to separate his sober and drunk minds, but you know they're connected. He needs something stronger, meaner, to get himself corrected, because at the rate he's going now, I'm telling you, he's not protected. Hiding bottles in the toilet tank, fishing for new places and ideas, but he can only draw a blank. Maybe it's from all that he drank. He's playing with fire while death is on the line because those shots of 100 proof is what he can't deny. It's automatic. That beer sticks to his lips like static. His family and his friends desperately praying for the day this would all end. But see, tonight's just another night. He's drunk again. What's new? Except this time he's headed towards his kid's room. What's he gonna do? He takes a good long look at these two little angels upon his weary eyes, feeling like a loser deep down inside. And as his hands tightly grip the crib cage, tears begin streaming down his face. And without knowing this moment was near, he just faced his biggest fear. I have a drinking problem. How did I get this far? How did I end up in this mess? How could I ever let my kids dare think of me any less? How could I affect these angels so innocent and pure? I am their future, their guide, their hero, and more. This guilt will eat me alive if I don't make a change. From this moment on, my whole life will be rearranged. Rehab, now, as he holds a different view, this whole new lifestyle he just isn't used to. Psychotic and lunatic patients rattling his brain. See, they ain't hooked on just alcohol, but heroin and cocaine. Some cases more insane, but nevertheless the same. They all strive for one way out, and that's to get rid of all the shame. Week by week, he battles his obsession. He's holding up good, no needed aggression. Transform attitude, destroying his depression. He's changing for good, he can feel it in his soul. His once empty heart is now flooding at its all. Fighting more dreadful days with his eyes on the door. He can't wait to walk right through it and lead the life he led before. Finally, his time has come. He's ready for release. But now comes his real test, obtaining lasting peace. He steps into this unfamiliar house in unexpected surprise to see his daughter standing, stunned, tears in her eyes. And without any words exchanged, a million feelings are explained. All this empty hopelessness has molded into happiness. But now withdrawal starts eating him alive, knowing if he picks up one beer, it's the end of his revive. He steals a glance of the bottle, tasting the beer right in his throat. He's drinking with his eyes, and he's only watching the foam float. Because see, in reality, he desires it, but in his mind, he despises it. Sweaty palms shaking, hearts racing to desire it. Heads pounding, bodies aching, muscles jumping, blood is pumping, nerves are twitching, skin is itching. He's just looking for a fixing. Now, this horrifying nightmare has somehow converted to a magnificent dream, where all that it seems, that his troubles are no longer, his body is now stronger. Now since '96, he's never held another beer. His most difficult decision brought his most wonderful years. And let me tell you, it's nearly an impossible task. Alcoholics dream of recovery, but can never find their way back. No questions asked. 15 years clean and still going today. He's incredible, inspiring in every single way. Such a challenging and outstanding path he took for the willingness of his own blood, because his heart beats for his 4 kids, so he risks his own life due to love. That's what I call courage. That's what I call strength. That's what I call a man. And that's what I call my father. Who after all this time had finally come to see that alcohol wasn't his best friend, solution, nor companion, but his worst enemy.
to the vote because it was really a landslide. But I had to do what I'm supposed to do the right thing, do a recheck. Now, ironically, hopefully this winner will not have a reaction. This winner just said to me behind stage before we went to go and tally the votes, "Miss, you've changed my life, and I will always come back." Who said it?